Hi everyone, it's Jim here, hanging out in Scottsdale, Arizona. Just enjoying the beautiful weather, poolside, having a great afternoon. Thought I'd spend a second and talk to you a little bit about insurance. Insurance is one of the most important things you can do as a business owner to protect your asset that provides the income for you and your family and the security of jobs and employment for your staff. So I'm going to talk to you about two areas of insurance. First, the most typical and most important insurance policies or types of insurance you should have as a business owner. And also I'm going to tell you about some other interesting insurance policies that most business owners don't know exist, and therefore they're incurring extra liability because they haven't protected themselves by getting these extra insurances. Grab a pen, let me give you a couple quick tips. First of all, there's about 5 main policy types I see for most business owners. These are general liability. Those cover just the general things like the slips and mishaps people can have while they're coming to your office, or general things that can happen. And along with the general liability coverage usually comes property insurance. Now the property insurance can be anything from someone breaks in your office and breaks the door, to breaks a window, to computers are stolen, just general things with physical, tangible property that you need to cover. So that's a second type of insurance most business owners have, and you probably do too. The third type is automobile coverage. Now, a lot of the owners I talk to and clients of HOA Profit Gurus will say, well, I don't need auto insurance. I don't own any vehicles. My employees drive their own cars to work. We just don't have any automobiles. And here's what they're missing. When your employees drive to a board meeting, or your employees are driving around doing compliance, or they're driving to get stationery for your office, it's your insurance that they actually are covered under. So if you don't have auto policy and they're driving their own car on behalf of the business, you're exposed to any liability. That can not only be if your employee hits someone else in their car, but if someone hits them, you're still exposed as well. So you've got to have that hired or non-hired auto policy is the type of insurance policy you'd have. The next one that is important is called professional liability, or errors and omissions insurance. This is often not taken out by some of the smaller association management companies, and therefore can be a competitive advantage for some of the more sophisticated or larger management companies to tell their clients they have. Now, professional liability, or it's also called errors and omissions insurance, basically protects your clients. So when you're negotiating contracts or you're signing things on your client's behalf, if you forget or omit something, the errors and omissions will cover it. Even if you have an error, like there's a 0 that's added on to a contract and there's a big dispute over it legally, an errors and omissions policy would help protect your clients from paying that larger amount, and in fact would actually help cover the legal costs of disputing that contract so that the error can be corrected. Very important. The last one that's the most typical policy is keyman insurance. Keyman insurance basically is like life insurance for the key owners of the business. This can be the owners, but also the key staff members. It could be your controller, or your president of your company, or your director, or your even accounting manager, or if you've got a community manager that's been with you for a long time, you might want to buy keyman insurance on them. And keyman insurance is extremely inexpensive if you're getting term policies, or what they're called, and you can buy things for $20, $30, $40, $50 a month and end up with hundreds of thousands of dollars of coverage. And so if that person were to pass away unexpectedly, the business would be able to continue operating by hiring 1 or sometimes 2 or 3 replacement employees for just one of your key persons. So those are the typical policies. Now, some of the other policies I see people get on less frequent occasions but are really important are things like cyber liability policies, fidelity or surety bonds, employment practices and liabilities insurance. And let me talk about that last one for a second. Employment practices and liabilities insurance coverage covers things like sexual discrimination, age discrimination, all kinds of things that you hear these crazy lawsuits about that you expect would never happen in your organization, but if they did, it could effectively take down your entire business. because most lawsuits that happen around discrimination and employment practices are awards in the millions of dollars. And so if you don't have any insurance for that, you can be completely exposed to having your entire business disappear overnight if something unfortunate were to happen. And this isn't necessarily happening with you as the owner and an employee. It could actually be one of your employees and someone not related to the business. And so it's really out of your control. So having this insurance is a key way to reduce your liability and exposure. Now, the other couple that I mentioned, fidelity and surety coverage, sometimes those are just interchangeably used, but fidelity coverage basically is protecting against crimes of employees or vendors stealing from your clients or from your business. So imagine all the checks and payments that come in your office. If someone were to misappropriate those funds or redirect those funds into their accounts, that fidelity coverage would make that your company or your client's account whole again by basically funding that back. And then the last one that's great to have is cyber liability. This is really important if you're transacting over the internet. For example, if you're taking payments over the internet for your clients, or you're taking payment yourself over internet, the cyber liability basically protects you if someone is able to hack into your passwords and redirect monies, or hack into your accounts and do things that aren't necessarily appropriate with your clients' and customers' information. So cyber liability is a great policy to add to your typical accounts that you've got, or typical policy you've got for insurance, and make sure you're well protected, particularly if you're adding more and more features on the internet of your business. So I hope this insight is helpful for you to reduce the liability and exposure so you can have this great lifestyle, not worry about the business falling apart or someone doing something crazy while you're gone, enjoying a great lifestyle of owning the business and getting all that profit and working less and relaxing more. So, here below you'll see some more tips on insurance. I hope you have a great day, and I'll be back soon with some more insights. Bye for now.